Good morning, good morning. I should stop and restart. Hey, good morning, Incognito Art. Glad to have you here. I've been watching Total War, Warhammer. It's a fun looking game. Obviously, I've been looking at the Let's Play, like on YouTube. Looks pretty cool, but it's a game that I would never have time to play properly. Good morning, Blutes. It says, can I play on Swedish? Blodsvets. Svots? Svets? Svots? Okay, let's do some. I think knight or armored thing. Good morning, Christian. Barefooted. Well, okay. Alright. I mean, in Swedish, barfota. But blodsvett, swots. Probably in there too, right? If it's Dutch. Just for the heck of it. How's everyone's morning? My day, I will go back to an old client and do some more designs for them. It's fun. They're building their world. I think that game is probably going to be shown on E3. Yeah, it's one of those super rare non-phlegm words. And anyways, Guerrilla Games, they oh, that's one stupid looking center. They released a new trailer for Horizon Zero Dawn. Really cool game. It looks amazing. Can't wait to get my hands on it and play it. Obviously, I'm biased as I helped out at the beginning of the game to help them kind of craft the world. But it's super fun to see more and more of the world I helped out creating. Good morning, Dennis. Incognito Art, yeah, it's fun. I was actually supposed to work on another IP that they didn't continue, but then they put me on Zero Dawn as well. It's awesome. Very happy to have the opportunity. They need to hire me again That's my opinion, obviously. Yeah, Dennis, that's a really cool. Obviously, I know more because I was working on it about the lore, but obviously I can't say anything. But it's a cool idea they have crafted. It's really cool. Kristen, I have no idea who Zool is from Ghostbusters. Oh, that weird guard dog. Hey, good morning, Carl Springer. Nice to see you here. Yeah, Dennis, in Swedish, good morning is very close to the Dutch and English, obviously. I wonder where that comes from. That's a Google. That's bound to happen soon. Origin of good morning. It's weird. I like to find out stuff like that because you use it all the time, but you don't know why you're using it, right? Like as far as I know, for example, saying "God bless you" when you sneeze was from medieval times, so that like God bless you, so you don't die from whatever is causing you to sneeze. The universe is treating me just fine. Sun is shining. Kids are happy. Happy wife, happy life. How's your universe? Can't wait for this year's E3. Gonna be cool. A lot of new games that are impressive. Last E3 we had a lot of games that were announced that we had worked on at Opus. And this year I'm really hoping that they will show more of it. I'm not coming to THU. In general, I only go to workshops if I'm invited, because otherwise the money isn't really there for it. Plus, I love to teach and help other artists. But THU have not invited me, hence I'm not going. But I'd love to go. Christian, yeah, I play on PlayStation. But I'm not that frequent of a player. I try to squeeze some in now and then, just like when I'm fed up with sitting and creating art all day. Dennis, Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh my god. I'll so look forward to that. I think they will announce it though. They should. They should. They need to. They need to please me. Cool. I'll add you. But I'm not very active on, playing games. I played at the moment some Division here and there. Just have not had time to play, and for the coming future, I might play on weekends sometimes, But I gotta work on my personal project and stuff. I'm struggling with this. It's not going where I want it to go. I don't know actually what For Honor is. Sure, Dennis, ask away. I mean, obviously I can't answer answer questions regarding sensitive materials, but I can ask and see. Good morning, Stuelis. I have flipped the image. This is the flipped view. It's not that's the issue. The issue is I'm not feeling it, and I'm repainting parts way too much. It's just like a bad base. I shouldn't have moved forward with it. So now I'm just correcting mistakes, rather than push the picture forward. But sometimes you gotta have those days as well. Nothing you can do about it. And the design is stupid. Super annoyed by this image. For Division, they can provide references, obviously, of models that they need to use. At the beginning, it was free for all, like just make a cool concept, and later on they provide more and more reference because the world is more and more established. But we don't deal with 3D files. They provide screenshots if they need. That's more and more common, especially for production. But most of the time, it's just they provide reference because it's real world locations. Yeah, I mean, we don't do any 3D. We don't touch it. need to refresh the screen. Timer is dead. It's like, so this picture, man, is not a good one at all. But I won't give up. I will not surrender. Maybe a big old beard. That just looks stupid. Oh, today. Funny enough, I was working before the stream. It's going really good. Nice flow, designing. And now, on the stream, that's what you get when you take a bad base and just push it forward. Stupid. Yeah, Dennis, I mean, a lot of people are focusing on like 3D modeling and all these things. You know, it's good to know, but it's not that important. You know, what's more important is the ability to design, and sometimes 3D will help you get to a result faster. And like especially for movie industry, like they want maybe, you know, 5 different shots from the same location, and then 3D would be good, you know. But most of the times in games especially, it's not needed. It's a matter of knowing which tools to use at what time. Like I was, you know, at the IFCC, and Marko Djurdjevic was there holding a lecture and ranting and so on about the industry. He's not very happy with like the state of it. That it's a lot of photo bashing and 3D, and that it's for him and a lot like me as well. I share the same thoughts that designing in 2D is where it's at, you know. And obviously he's also different caliber, but I agree, you know, for me, and I think that's why also the owner of Opus Arts shares the same idea, is that we focus on designing, you know, and not necessarily do 3D models. Even though you design in 3D as well, obviously, but all of us enjoy the art of drawing way too much than to do 3D. I mean, 3D is great to know, and it can be really, really helpful, especially designing sci-fi stuff. But like Marco said, there's lots of people who don't actually know how to draw on paper, and I think Marco's the 6 More Vodkas art test to join the studio is to draw a female character. And he said that there's so many people. What did he say? Like 1,000 applicants, and 3 got hired. And he said that there's so many people who don't know how to draw and design, that they're all dependent on these tools rather than the ability to just create. And, and I can see that. I can definitely see that if you look at a lot of portfolios online. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Dennis. I agree with you. I mean, it comes a point where you have to question the tool. You know, can you do the basics without the tool? Kristen, I have a PSD with layers on it, like mid-process. It's a lot of photo bashing and painting. Like I took a photo of a printing machine, and that's mostly just seen from the front, and warped all the elements into perspective and painted the parts in between and so on. But there should be a PSD somewhere in a hard drive. Um, um, for personal work, um, I design mostly. Don't do that much like illustrations. I like design characters. Um, Obviously, if I want to tell a story, the story comes first, right? I have to think about the story. And if I just create randomly, then it's arbitrary. I just like the idea of creating. So for a lot of personal stuff, uh, when I have time to do them, I just do like I do here on the stream. Just sit down and create something. And during the process of creating, the story is evolved. Usually, you need to create a story, history to the character to give it weight. Kristen, yeah, I can try to find it at some point, and I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. If I created the steampunk Yoda, what do you mean? If I created the steampunk Yoda, I did a design of a steampunk Yoda, yeah, when you're sitting and smoking a hookah. But if I created the steampunk Yoda, no, I mean, so odd question. I didn't create the idea of a steampunk Yoda, but I did a steampunk Yoda. Other people have done other steampunk Yodas, like they look like a general at the time. But I made my version. He was a sick little, sick little thing sitting in a chair. Thanks. Yeah, I've done a lot of them. I've done, I think, almost a full cast. Almost. They should be on the internet. They've been around since 2008, I think. I've been adding to the roster, but yeah, they were huge on viral on internet for many years. Ever since 2008 till now, they've been circulating. Ah, thanks, Carl Springer. Yeah, I've done now 3 theory talks. I think if I do another lecture, well, I will do one more at IFCC next year. Um, it'll be a full painting one, I think. A lot of people, I think, would like to see me painting for once. When I do a lot of theory talk, but I don't know. I'm thinking of painting one could be cool. Maybe like do have a ready line art, and the line art is already completed. Like a quick run through of design principles, maybe before I start painting, and then just start blocking in lights and things like that, perhaps. Or start to finish, just quick speed paint. Cool, Kristen. Thanks. Carl Springer, yeah. That's cool, man. It's, I mean, my painting process like this is all about just searching. For work, it's a bit different. It's got to be streamlined. You have to be able to deliver on time and all these things. So the process is a little bit different. But yeah, today, horrible paint, horrible painting. Not at all where I wanted to go. Just repainting areas constantly. Well, what can you do? Take a step back, try to see what's wrong, and try your best to make it work. Easier said than done. Yeah, so next talk, most likely a full paint tutorial. Possibly. Live painting lecture. Because it feels like I've done the theory talk now. I mean, the IFCC one was a lot better than the UK one. The UK one at the IW went fine, but the one at IFCC I added more and revised, and it was really, really good. I was really happy with it. And a lot of people said it was the best one at the workshop, which is, really nice to hear. So I don't know if people would be interesting to hear the same talk again. Probably not. So it's time to come up with some new lecture. Hey, can't even choose a name. I do sometimes. They were epic. But that part of my life is over now. And I have this hair now. My dreads were the best dreads in town. I'm quite sure of it. But yeah, no more. Okay, time's up. Have a great day, everyone. See you tomorrow morning. Oh, it's horrible painting. Oh well, it's not gonna get any better. Goodbye, everyone. See you tomorrow morning.